Hello everybody, I'm HippieNog2, and today I'm going to be talking about why the release of the new Nintendo 2DS XL could mean a dual console release for Pokemon Stars. And yeah, this is my theory. I came up with it about a week ago, and I'm going to tell you why I think that this is definitely a possibility. So in case you didn't know, a couple of weeks ago, Nintendo, they just released a short video about the new 2DS XL, and yeah, people were like, what? They just came out with a Nintendo Switch, why did they just do this? And it was just a real shocker, and I've heard a lot of positive feedback about it. Personally, in my opinion, I think it's really cool. If I didn't have a new 3DS, I would definitely pick this up instead of a 3DS because it has the same processing power. It's essentially the same thing as a 3DS inside of a new case, and it doesn't have the 3D capabilities, hence the 2D name. And since it has this similar processing power and lower price point, it makes it a very good pick for people who still want to pick up a console. Now, since it has a similar processing power, I was like, well, this makes a lot of sense that they would have to beef it up if they wanted to put on newer games. So if you've ever seen 2DS gameplay versus 3DS gameplay, you can definitely see there is a lot of lag, especially with Pokemon Sun and Moon. So my friend had a 2DS, I had a new Nintendo 3DS XL. He would go into battles, and anything more than just like a one-on-one. So anytime he would go like Mega Evolve or fight more than one Pokemon at a time, whip out a Wishy-Washy, that thing would slow down super fast. And not to say that the 3DS doesn't have its times when it slows down, but it is a considerable difference on the 2DS, just because it is not as powerful. So, my theory is that because of this power capability, that they would release, they did this just so they could release Pokemon Stars, a more powerful version of Pokemon Sun and Moon, on just the new Nintendo 2DS and 3DS. So, like, if you had the older ones, like, let's say, regular 3DS or just a 2DS, they could run the games, but it would just significantly take away from the gaming experience. And that the new Nintendo's systems, since they're more powerful, they're the ideal systems to play this game on. Now, a lot of speculation about Pokemon Stars before they even had a recent leak with a very obvious thing pointing to the stars. I showed that image at the beginning, was that this is going to be a Switch release, and a lot of people are still thinking that, but I say, why not both? So it doesn't make sense that they would abandon the 3DS. Yes, they now have two portable things, but this is a lower price point, and it just doesn't make sense to abandon the pretty much highest performing console they've ever had. So I think that since they beefed it up, they're gonna release it on the 2DS and also the Nintendo Switch, because the Switch is obviously more powerful than the 3DS and 2DS, just that family, and it would just have some bonus features that would make it very nice. A lot of people who picked up the Switch are really hoping for a Pokemon game on like a main console now that it is portable. And I feel like Nintendo always wanted to keep the main series of Pokemon games on the portable lines, and the Switch would allow that, but I think that keeping it connected with the 3DS family is definitely what they're going to do. Another reason that I think that they would not just release Pokemon Stars on the Switch is that just not that many people have them. A lot of people want the Switch. They either A, don't have the money for it, or B, they're just not available to purchase in their area. And I think that if they were to release Pokemon Stars on Switch, they would just see very low sales overall. Sure, all the people with Switches would probably buy it, but the market of Pokemon is so much larger than that it would really just be a limited game. So in order to have their whole fan base play it, they would either have to delay it a couple of years until Switches became more popular, but still you would have people who couldn't afford to own a Nintendo Switch and therefore not be able to play the game. So I definitely think that this is one of the main reasons why they like to keep it on the mobile lower price console. So in conclusion, really, I think that we will see a Pokemon Stars, and that if it does come out on the Switch, it won't be alone, that it'll come out also on the 3DS family systems. And I would not be surprised if they highly suggested to have one of the new systems that they always keep in their name. It gets really long. Hopefully eventually they'll sort of start dropping that new name, because it's getting pretty annoying by now. Alright, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if you have any theories about what you think Pokemon Stars will be, if it will ever actually be released, what system it'll be on, any ideas, yeah, just shoot me a comment and I'll try to get back to you. And if you also just think my whole theory is completely wrong, I would like to know why. Any loopholes that I could try to fix here, I would be interested to know. And yeah, so thank you for watching. If you have any games you want me to play or any ideas for a video, let me know. And as always, just have a great day, guys.